So we talked with the professor on our last show. Now it's time to meet the students. We have 2 public health interns here to chat about their experiences working and studying and what made them discover they wanted to be in the field of public health. We also play a fun Jeopardy game to test some of our Millennial and Gen-Z knowledge. And later, we welcome a special appearance by Coach Ron Fast, who draws up a play for us to eat healthy. He's quite a character, and I'll just leave it at that. All that and more coming up on Health is Real. Come on in, stay a while. Andrew Stinson here alongside Zach Watson. The name of the podcast is Health is Real from Franklin County Public Health. Coming to you today from Memorial Hall, downtown Columbus. Zach Watson, how's it going today?
Doing fine, Andrew. My heart is full because we have special guests today.
We do have special guests today. We have 2 interns here from Franklin County Public Health, Grace Porter and Lane McDonough.
Woo!
The crowd's just going wild.
I know, we've got a crowd here today.
The intern's silent.
Absolutely berserk in this crowd right now.
Feel the electricity.
Yes.
So hype.
Calm down out there. Yeah, the walls are shaking.
Yeah, they're out there going bananas.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway,
so Grace and Lane are here. I want to know a little bit, I guess, just about your background and what you study. Grace, what about you? How did you, come here to Franklin County Public Health?
So I started off, I have class with the amazing Rob Braun at Otterbein University, and he kind of directed me to Zach and Kristen, so that's how I got involved at Franklin County. I designed a t-shirt for our health fair, and that kind of sparked the conversation with Rob about doing more design work. And then from there, I've kind of just worked with Zach and Kristen about furthering that.
Yes, absolutely. What about you, Lane?
So I am an Ohio State student studying public health, getting my bachelor's in public health. To get my degree, needed to complete a capstone project. And so that was a semester-long project doing any kind of public health work. They were very not specific about what it had to be. So I kind of was just cold emailing and reaching out to people. I somehow got connected with Victoria Bradley, and she set me up with Lauren, who was our overdose fatality review coordinator. And so now I work under Lauren on our overdose fatality review here at Franklin County. And I've had a lot of fun so far.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice. Okay, so you went into this a little bit, but I just want to hear, we want to hear specifically what's some stuff you've been working on and doing at FCPH in your time here, Lane?
Yeah, so I am a part of Franklin County's overdose fatality review, which is a prevention strategy that's implemented at public health agencies nationwide. And so here specifically at Franklin County, what they do is they review 3 local overdose deaths a month, and they search these cases for commonalities or cracks in the system, what have you, and look at and really try to answer, okay, what could have prevented these deaths? And so our OFR is made up of a lot of different agencies like Family Children's Services, Ohio State, Ohio Health, local resource centers, stuff like that, to just kind of collaborate and discuss, how to best prevent overdose deaths in the future, specifically here in our county, and who's more at risk than other populations. So that's mainly what I do. Working under the OFR coordinator, I've been working on certain things like our annual report or our outreach materials and stuff like that. So really just giving her a helping hand.
Yeah. Grace, what about you?
So I work on the communications team, and I make social media posts, all kinds of flyers. And just recently I helped write a press release, which was really fun and interesting to do.
Zach, you're smiling. I mean, she's on our team, right? So
she is on our team. And boy, she's got the PR part of it down.
I think my favorite moment is just getting to work with a fun group of people and doing stuff like even outside of the office, like going to Dewey's, celebrating birthdays with more pizza.
Good answer.
Good answer. She is answering of her own volition. Lane, what's been your favorite moment here?
I would second what Grace said. I really like the people here. You know, being in the office only 2 days a week, I have a lot of fun when I'm here. I like to hang out with Lauren and Amanda. No, but in all seriousness, my favorite part was probably this presentation series that Lauren and I are giving on overdose prevention. And we got to go to some of the jails in Franklin County, which was pretty cool.
Oh, cool.
I had never stepped foot in a jail prior to that experience. So it was really cool and interesting to interact with that population and hear their experiences.
So we want to know, how has your time here so far at FCPH informed your studies or how you view public health?
I would say prior to this internship, I did not really know what public health looked like in the day-to-day. Obviously studying it at Ohio State, I know what it is and I know what titles exist in the field of public health, but I didn't really know what their day-to-day looks like. And actually, prior to this internship, I had never heard of overdose fatality review. So I didn't know that that was like a prevention strategy that a lot of public health agencies have implemented. So that's like literally my whole role here as an intern has been entirely new information. I did not know that this type of work existed.
Okay, wow. Grace?
I think I have a pretty similar answer. During classes at Otterbein, we hear all about like different positions we could have and all things like that. So really coming here and seeing all the different departments and what they do on the day-to-day life has been really interesting.
Cool. Well, next, we have a very scientific question for you all, and I think you can answer it. It's not leading it at all. Who's your favorite person at the health department? Lane?
Amanda.
Oh, Amanda Stone?
Yes.
Oh, I know her. Yeah, she seems like a nice lady.
The one sitting a foot away from me right now.
Wait, she's here?
Yeah.
The audience never knew.
She's kind of elusive. You can only see her when she wants to be seen.
Oh,
That's weird.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then, Grace, who's your favorite person at the health department?
Oh, man. I have to say Zach Watson.
Okay. I was going to toss this headset if it was anybody.
Good answer, Grace. Good answer.
I just have to say, she doesn't really work with anybody else, so it'd be really, really sad. Anyway, sorry. And then, so when did you, and this is, again, each of you are going to have a different answer on this, but when did you first discover that you wanted to pursue public health? Like, did it involve a moment, or was there just like a person in your like upbringing or life who influenced you or something like that?
So for me personally, I was exposed to the field of public health my freshman year of high school because I had this kind of wacko science teacher who made us all read this book called The Hot Zone by Richard Preston. And that is a book on the epidemiology surrounding Ebola virus outbreaks in like 2014. And so I was really interested in infectious disease pathology and epidemiology. And so that's kind of how I got into the field of public health. And then when I started taking public health classes, I was like, oh, there's a lot more to this, especially on the sociology side that I had never really considered before. And I was like, oh, actually, I like that better. I don't really care about epidemiology anymore. I'm not very good at biostatistics or statistics or math in general. So I said goodbye to that.
That's a big one, math. You know.
Yeah. Kick rocks, math. Anyway, sorry. Grace.
So I started off at Otterbein as an allied health major, and then I took chemistry. I was like, I don't know if this is for me. I did fine, but then after that fall semester, I knew Rob before, but then I started talking with him more, and he was like, I think you would really like public health because I'm really interested in like community health. And he was like, you would really like this. So then I made the switch, and that's how I got here pretty much.
Rob Brown again.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
We had him on recently.
Wait, we did?
We did the previous episode. Yes,
What?
we did.
Wow. What has your? I just want to hear from each of you. What has your experience been like working with, a diverse set of generations? I mean, there are people like you all are in your 20s. We have people here that are in their 60s and that sort of thing. Grace, what can you say towards your experience?
I think from my experience, it's been really fun and interesting so far, seeing everyone's different personalities come together, and we're all kind of in like a similar pursuit for a common goal, just keeping the community safe. And that's been really the most interesting part to me.
Yeah, and not to cut you off here, Lane, but like that's a good way to put it. Like we are all connected through a thread of empathy by and large, and I think like that's why a lot of people here do get along across generations, across ages and stuff, because we all just do care about service and public service and that sort of thing. So I think that's really keen of you to pick up. So Lane, what about you?
I think for this, I'm just going to piggyback off of what Grace said, because I agree. We are, even though there's a big age gap between some of us, we're all working towards the same common goal of a better, healthier future. And so I'd say, like, bottom line, we all have a lot in common, and we all have same like goals and ideals for the future.
One question we do like to ask a lot of our guests is like a magic wand type question. We modified it a little bit. If you could be part of one change in regards to public health going forward, you're just starting off in your careers, your students. But if you could be a part of a big change in public health, what would it be?
I will say I wish people in the field of public health got paid a little bit more, closer to like what the business sector makes, because, the world is, run by greed. And so I think if people were paid better in the field of public health, they would be more passionate about it. And we would also have more funding to do the things that we want to do. And unfortunately, I've seen a lot of people think this work isn't important, it doesn't need to be funded. So I'd say I'd like to shift around the financial aspect of it.
Yeah, I actually had a very similar thought last weekend on my yacht, and I was thinking to myself, just kidding, I'm very poor. For those of you listening,
I'm not even paid.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah. Oh man, and it gets worse than me. I'm about ready to say like I'm destitute. I'm like Anyway, Grace.
I think I would also say the financial things, but also just like overall in the community, just making sure that language comes across easily readable for everyone.
You don't say.
Communication is important.
So we have an offshoot of this question, but we're asking you it in a different way. What's one cool futuristic public health invention or development, regardless of realisticness? Oh yeah, I know, we're going there. Regardless of realisticness, that you would like to see in the future or your career. So think of like a public health innovation, like it could be like a vaccine for cancer. It could be a helicopter outfitted with multiple seats for public health people to ride around in cost-free.
I think for comms specifically. Right?
I would like a helicopter for our team.
Okay.
Just like for fun.
Yes, for fun.
Are you going to keep it in the same garage where you keep the yacht?
Yes.
You might need to get a second one.
Yeah. Okay, put
the
that
yacht
in the
the garage is a great thing because how does the yacht get out to the water? I guess
you use the helicopter.
You have to drag it.
You fly it to the water with the helicopter.
I employ at least 80 strong men, like the guys from the circus.
And I'm all 80 of them.
Just pulling it herself just into the waters of Lake Erie.
And I'm still unpaid.
Still unpaid. Pulling into the waters of Lake Erie because that's where I can afford to go. The yacht left me with only Lake Erie.
So you had enough money for the yacht, but not to move it anywhere other than Lake Erie. That's where you're stuck.
I do my own finances, if that's what you mean.
We can tell.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I've hijacked this. What is one cool futuristic public health invention or development, regardless of realisticness, that you would like to see in the future or your career?
Free healthcare.
There we go.
Grace?
I was also going to say free healthcare.
Wow. I believe in the future. The kids are okay. The kids are okay. Please, free healthcare.
We have a game brought to you by some nice person who put this on JeopardyLabs.com. Apparently, there's millennial questions, of which Zach and I are millennials, so maybe we'll get some of those. Who knows? And there's some Gen Z questions. We've got pop culture, name that tune, TV throwback, time tech warp, and miscellaneous. Let's do pop culture for 100 and see what it says. This Gen Z power couple met on the set of Spider-Man No Way Home and have been hashtag couple goals ever since.
Tom Holland and Zendaya. Oh, do I have to follow the Jeopardy rules?
This is a peaceful. This is. I don't even think this is. We're not doing this as a competition, right?
Zach, do you want to pick a category?
Well, as a aspiring TV writer, we've got to do TV throwback.
TV throwback. This Disney Channel series starred Miley Cyrus living a double life as a pop star. Zach?
Hannah Montana.
Yeah.
Didn't even watch it.
That was an easy. That was a $100
ubiquitous.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, did you know? Okay.
Of course,
their faces lit up. They knew.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got to go for one of the higher ones. Let's do name that tune for 300. Let's see what it says. Taylor Swift shook off her country roots with this synth pop album that gave us hits like Blank Space and Style.
1989. Is that it?
I think it's that. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
You got it. Absolutely right. 1989. We're perfect so far. What about time tech warp? Let's see what technology question we got. This early internet phenomenon involved creating a digital pet that users could care for, which is a precursor to modern mobile games.
Nintendogs.
I mean, I believe it's Tamagotchi, right?
But Tamagotchi, the early internet phenomenon, but Tamagotchi was its. Sorry.
Oh,
Tamagotchi
you're right.
was its own little machine.
That was too old. It might-
Webkins?
I thought about Webkins. That's what I thought. What is it?
It says Tamagotchi.
But Tamagotchi is its own thing.
Yeah, that's a little like battery.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Webkins
right.
was my first read, and it should have been Webkins. I'm sorry, go on.
Let's do miscellaneous, see what comes up. This internet challenge involving dumping a bucket of ice water over one's head raised awareness for ALS and was popular with millennials and has seen a recent resurgence amongst Gen. How does it have a recent resurgence
I haven't
Gen
seen
Z?
it anywhere.
People are
since
just
was
like
a thing.
rediscovering dumping ice over their head.
I guess. Ice Bucket Challenge.
It's the ice bucket challenge.
I love it when they give it to you in the phrasing of the question. Damn it.
Let's do some pop culture.
For 400.
This social media platform, popular in the early 2000s, allowed users to customize their profiles with music and layouts. Zach Watson.
That's MySpace, baby.
That is MySpace.
You knew MySpace? Oh man, MySpace. Wow.
I want to get some Gen Z ones. This early 2000s couple wore matching denim outfits to the 2001 American Music Awards.
Amanda is shaking her head in the corner of the room. Know this?
Amanda, we got to phone a friend here.
Amanda,
we're
I'm
gonna
phoning
combine
because I
some
don't
games.
know. I don't know who it is. Amanda, who is it?
You know?
No.
Producer Amanda.
Is it Britney?
Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake.
Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake,
she-
ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
From the crowd, Amanda.
Yeah, they're cheering endlessly. You can't hear it.
Whee!
Oh my God.
Once best known for High School Musical, this celeb now hosts travel shows and wellness content for a millennial audience. Zach Watson. Grace.
No, I wasn't raising my hand.
Oh,
my
okay.
bad. Oh.
Zach.
Zac Efron.
It is Zac Efron.
I like that little flourish there.
Last pop culture. I want to get some Gen Z pop culture. No, this is still more
Jesus
millennials.
Christ.
This flip phone, known for its durability and popularity, was a cultural icon of the early 2000s.
Nokia.
It was
No,
a
it's the
Motorola
Razor. It's the Razor. Yeah, the Motorola Razor is the right
Oh.
answer. Yeah, everybody, that was the cool phone to have back then.
I had one.
You did?
I
Really?
did.
You were so
Yeah.
cool, Zach.
I was so cool.
What happened?
Not.
Ariana Grande, here we go. This track gave Ariana Grande her biggest thank you to exes, even referencing Big Sean and Pete Davidson by name. Oh, well, okay. In good fashion, it gave the answer in the thing.
I would like them to answer to participate.
Okay. Do you know the answer? Grace.
Is it thank you next?
It is thank you next.
I didn't even know she dated Big Sean.
Okay.
Who's next? Little Sean?
I saw him.
Little Sean?
Little
No,
Sean?
Big Sean.
Oh, like
Yeah.
in concert?
Yeah, the big one, not the little one.
I know Lil Sean. Was he like one of the free concerts at OSU?
No, it was a music festival.
Oh, nice. Which
Yeah.
one?
It was in Dayton, and I actually don't remember what it was called.
Nice. I just wasn't sure. I was like, it could have been Coachella for all I know.
Here's another Gen Z one. This singer-songwriter gained popularity with her debut album, Sour. I'm just going to leave it there. There's more to read, but can you get it based off of that alone? Grace, you say you can.
Olivia Rodrigo.
That's Olivia Rodrigo.
She's
Who
great.
I think just dropped a new single.
Wow.
She did.
Yeah, I haven't heard it yet.
Go check it out. I like Olivia Rodrigo.
Right.
She seems like the most normal music person that's currently out there.
That's fair.
She seems just aggressively normal, which is good. That's great.
This reality TV show, which premiered in 2002, followed the lives of a newlywed couple. Oh, this will be a good one.
Well, so is this the one with like Nick Lachey?
Yeah, that's
and
what I think it
Jessica- What was that called? Nick and I forget. It's Nick and Jessica. I assume
Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey, right?
I guess I don't know. It could be like a more general one. Like
Newlyweds, Nick and Jessica.
okay,
Yeah, I thought there would be a more catchy title, but that's what it was. This type of internet connection, known for its slow speeds, was a common experience for millennials growing up. Zach?
56K dial up. That's what we had out in the farm town. That was
Zach
not great.
really did grow up in a farm town.
It was upsetting, and my parents would not. Well, one, we couldn't get DSL where I was, or whatever you call it.
DSL was the upgrade.
DSL was the
from
upgrade
dial-up.
because they didn't have like Time Warner cable would not go out that far. They couldn't stretch it to the farmland. Just how it was.
Here we go. Urban Decay shook the beauty world in 2010 with this iconic neutral eyeshadow palette that became a cult favorite. Zach is saying he doesn't know this.
I don't
one.
know that. Yeah, this might shock you.
Does anyone else have any ideas? Because I certainly don't know it either.
Grace, you kind of look like you might.
Urban Decay iconic neutral eyeshadow palette. 2010.
Andrew, I'm glancing over at the thousands upon thousands looking, and Amanda Stone once again.
I feel like I should know this.
Amanda
but
Stone
I'm
is
kind of
confident
blanking.
again.
Coming from the crowd.
From
Here's
the crowd,
Amanda.
Amanda Stone coming down.
Here
the
we go.
steps.
Amanda, what's
Get
the
out of her
answer?
way,
Tell us
everyone.
the answer.
It is the Naked original palette.
There you go. You
I
got
should
it.
have known that.
Yeah, the neutral should have told me that it was called Naked.
Miscellaneous. Frosted or unfrosted, this snack lives in a silver sleeve and often skips the toaster on busy mornings. How is that? I mean,
Pop-Tart.
everybody knows Pop-Tarts, right?
Pop-Tart.
That's not a...
I had one for lunch.
What
Nice.
flavor?
Cinnamon sugar.
Oh,
brown
what's the
sugar,
best?
cinnamon.
What's the best?
Yeah,
I
what's your-
think brown sugar is the
I
best.
think also the brown sugar cinnamon is the best.
Zach.
Best one.
I rank that probably second. I actually like the strawberry. We all know it's not real strawberry, but I like the jelly. I like the jelly in there.
The frosted strawberry, not the unfrosted.
Oh, the bald? No. No. What kind of freak eats a bald Pop-Tart? Gross.
The strawberry Pop-Tart, which just tastes like red. It's not strawberry flavored.
It's
it
red
just tastes
flavored.
like red.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one time I had, I think I had one that was bald once, and I was like, this just feels wrong.
This term refers to the practice of using multiple social media accounts, often with different personas, which this claims is a common behavior among Gen Z.
A Finsta?
It's got to be.
It is a Finsta. That's correct. This instant messaging app was the social lifeline for many millennials, complete with
God.
status messages and BRB.
Kick?
AOL Instant Messenger.
AOL
Game.
Instant
MSN. I was about to say I used MSN. I used MSN Messenger. I always found it to be a little bit better and more modern than AIM. I kind of came in on the instant messaging game late in my adolescence. So, all right, do some
All right,
TV for
Let's
me.
do TV.
Humor me.
This 2000s teen movie featured
That's not
Lindsay
TV.
Lohan as a homeschooled girl navigating high school.
Mean Girls.
It is Mean Girls.
Good one. Good one.
Another, I would say, pretty easy one, but you know. This show featured a family of wizards living in New York City.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Yes.
Woo!
We should just keep track of who gets them first, I guess. This teen drama, which aired in the early 2000s,
Oh, baby.
followed the lives of wealthy teenagers in Orange County, California, and was a millennial favorite. Zach Watson.
What you say? The OC.
The OC is the correct answer.
I was like, I wanted to be Adam Brody so bad when I was a teenager. I was just like, he seems neurotic. And then I got the neurotic and I never got more attractive. I just took his neuroses. So that's cool.
The OC was a very popular show.
It was.
This compact Apple gadget made it possible for millennials to carry 1,000 songs in their pocket.
The iPod.
A pod.
It's the iPod, yes.
I miss the iPod.
Bring them back.
Bring them back.
So true. With
Well,
the wired
there's-
headphones.
Aren't they bringing something back like that? Some MP3 only type thing?
Sony brought back the Walkman, but Apple, like, you got to think that they're going to do it at some point because
Right.
I'm kind of trying to move away from smartphones. Like, I want a dumb phone. Like, I want a BlackBerry with a QWERTY keyboard now because I just think that, like, I spend way too much time on my phone and I would like to throw it somewhere.
Right.
Yeah. I think the best thing for all of us would be to retreat to slightly more analog stuff because it's just more fun.
Yeah.
Tactile.
All right, last question here on Jeopardy. This Kelly Clarkson breakup power ballad declared she was finally standing on her own 2 feet.
I'll let you guys answer. I knew this immediately.
I'll let it, yes.
Since you've been gone.
Since You've Been Gone is the right answer.
Spelled with just a U.
Yes.
And that's
I
that.
can't breathe for the first time. Yep.
It's like she's here.
And,
Yeah.
and Kelly, come on in, Kelly.
Yep. Oh, and the crowd is going wild.
Woo!
Yippee!
There we go. There's the audience.
Had that dialed. You never clicked it. We're all making fools of ourselves.
Grace Porter, Lane McDonough, thank you so much for coming on the podcast today.
Of course. Thank you for having us.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a treat. Coming up here, we have Coach Ron Fast on the podcast. He's going to talk about some tips for the summer. Is that right?
How dare you address me with that body language, Andrew? Drop and give me 20 right now.
Okay.
You call that a push-up? That's not a push-up.
I'm doing my best.
That's horrible form. Get back up here. Get back up here.
Okay.
Now.
That wasn't good?
Address me properly, or I'm going to make you do suicide sprints.
Yes, okay. Coach Ron Fast is here.
I'm here to draw up a play for you to eat healthy today, Andrew.
Excellent. I'd love to hear it. What's the play?
First off, you start off with a healthy protein. If you eat meat, chicken. It's very lean, good for you. If you don't eat meat, tofu. Tofu is a good source of protein. So you're going to take the chicken. You're going to cook it here. You cook the tofu the same way. You can grill it. Then you make it with a nice healthy side of rice, white rice, unseasoned. You don't want to add too much healthy stuff in there, Andrew.
Okay.
Then you're going to take that tofu and rice or that chicken and rice, and you're going to toss it in together. Maybe put a little basil on top. Then you got yourself a nice healthy meal, Andrew.
I love that. Will a meal like that help me to...
Strengthen your bones.
It sure will, Andrew, and also, lady.
Yeah. No, that was... I don't know what that was, but someone was
She
here.
seems like a nice lady.
She did seem like a nice lady. Yep. Any other tips for staying healthy?
I'm going to tell you how the winning play to make a smoothie, Andrew. A nice healthy smoothie.
Great. I'd love to hear it.
First, you're going to take spinach. Then you're going to pull a spin move. Toss it in your blender. Then you got to find some frozen pineapple. Take that frozen pineapple. Just shoot it in. Do a jump shot of that frozen pineapple into your blender, Andrew. And then you're going to load up some milk in there, some ice. And then you're going to have a great time blending it together. And you got yourself a green goddess smoothie.
Green Goddess smoothie. That sounds great.
Yeah.
So you're a coach. What sorts of things do you coach?
I coach a lot of things, Andrew.
Great.
Competitive wiffle ball.
Competitive wiffle ball.
Competitive wiffle ball.
Is it for kids or adults?
That's for everybody, Andrew. The kids and adults co-mingle. It makes for some awkward situations sometimes when there are on-field brawls. Men punching girls. Men punching women. Men punching children.
Why are only the men punching?
Men punching children. Children punching men. Children kicking men and then punching them.
Sounds like a lot of punching goes on at those games.
I also teach competitive Tamagotchi.
Really?
It teaches everybody responsibility of how to raise their own kin.
What's the longest you've kept a Tamagotchi alive for?
2 days. I do it for the love of the game.
And what do you name your Tamagotchi?
Tamagotchi's always named Randall. I'm on Randall 15.
Randall 15. Okay.
Randall the 15th, yes.
Oh boy. Okay, so we teach competitive wiffle ball for both adults and kids who have some violent altercations from time to time. We've got a competitive Tamagotchi. Is there a third thing that you coach?
Yes, I teach competitive skanking. You know the skanking that you do for ska music? I teach it competitively. I take a bunch of kids in checkered suspenders around, and we do state, regional, and national contests for skanking to ska music, Andrew.
That's interesting.
Have you ever heard of Streetlight Manifesto, Andrew?
I have not.
That's the type of music we skank to. I'm a competitive skank.
Okay.
I do it for the love of the game.
You do it. That's a common theme. Is that like your motto? Do you have like that printed on your...
I have a couple of different mottos.
Okay.
First off, you heard that one. I also say, hey, get some broccoli in that mouth. Other slogans include, hey,
That one had some extra on it, I think.
put some fruit in that juice.
A lot of your statements are just putting one thing into another thing.
I don't quite follow.
Put broccoli in the mouth was the first one, and then what was
Put some fruit in that juice.
fruit in that fruit? So you're putting a lot of things from one place into another.
I don't think that's true at all. Let me try another one out on you.
Okay.
Hey, put some kale in that salad. Put some kale in that kale salad.
I mean, it would have to have kale in it if it's a kale salad, I would imagine. So yeah.
I didn't want to say anything, but your biceps are looking real wimpy. Drop and give me 70 curls.
70 curls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Count them. Count. Oh, this is disgusting. This is horrible. Put some salad in that salad.
I can see why those kids hit those men.
Hitting men everywhere on competitive wiffle ball. Here, I got another smoothie recipe for you.
Okay.
This one's a 5-minute banana smoothie. You like Gwen Stefani, Andrew?
I mean, she taught me how to spell bananas.
So do you like her?
Yes, absolutely.
You would. It's a 5-minute banana smoothie. It contains 1 banana, half an orange, peeled and quartered, 1/3 cup of Greek yogurt, 1/4 cup of water or dry milk, and 1 to 2 teaspoons honey or maple syrup optional. First, you roughly chop the banana and orange quarters. Then you add to a blender. Add yogurt and water or milk. Turn the blender on until creamy and smooth. Taste and then adjust with honey if needed. I can't do this much longer.
We don't have
about to be done. Let's put a bow on it. Now, Andrew, I don't have much time for you. I've given you at least one healthy food recipe.
Yes.
This mic is wet.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I've given you at least one healthy food recipe and 2 healthy smoothie recipes. And I've given you a million factoids about healthy food, and I've given you slogans. Do you feel like you can get out there on that field and be more healthy?
Absolutely, I do. Thank you so much for coming on
Now
the podcast.
get out there and tackle him.
Coach Ron Fast, everyone. Thank you.
I hit my tooth on the mic. Like, I straight up thought I wasn't close enough to the mic, and I'm like eating it.
And just as a disclaimer, we don't bite the microphone.
My tooth hurts.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. That's it. I do it for the love of the game.
Thank you for listening to the Health is Real podcast from Franklin County Public Health. We want to hear from you. Email us your thoughts at fcph@franklincountyohio.gov, and we might respond on a future episode of Health is Real. And also be sure to follow FCPH on all social media platforms for the latest updates.